a garden. And if this is your first time connecting with me, you would know that I have a garden that I enjoy playing around with because it's important to me what is inside of my food. And so I decided to do a little garden out here. And so today I want to go ahead and welcome you in the room. If you do have any questions for me about gardening, feel free to post those down in the comments section, and I'll be more than happy to address those for you. I'm trying to figure out how to be able to see a couple of things here. So I am actually broadcasting live from the HAPS app. And you're probably asking, like, what is the HAPS app? Well, it is a world class broadcasting tool that you can use and download for free on your phone. And with that app, it allows you to be able to live stream. Yes, live stream. Hey, 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 I can see that someone from Facebook has posted a message. I hope you are having a great day today. If you don't have the app, feel free to download the app and support my work here on the app. And so a friend of mine, she said to me, when are you going to finally take off those cucumbers? So if you have been following my stories, you will know that I have been um, showing you guys a little bit about a lot of information about the processes that I have endured with the cucumber. And so I'm going to show it to you right here. If you can see it right there. So, yep, that is the cucumber. And then there is another little baby right here. And so today, what I want to do, because I said to her, okay, I will go ahead and I am going to take off the cucumber. And she said, it's going to turn into mush. And I'm like, okay, okay, okay. I'm going to take it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going to take it off. So today I'm going to go ahead and take it off. But so I have a little plate here with me. And so with that plate, I'm going to go ahead and harvest some of my vegetables that I have been growing over the last couple of weeks. So if this is your first time joining, I help moms kick chaos to the curb with super simple strategies to help you get it together, whether that is your business or perhaps that is your family life, spiritual life. And so I help out with super simple strategies to help you get it all in sync. And so you can reach me over on tiffanyceverett.com/mentor should you need any help. Or if you are looking for real estate property, I can help you in that area as well. I'm a licensed realtor here in the state of Florida. So today we're going to be talking about goals, and I'm going to show you how I plant my seeds. So right now I want to go ahead and take this off because I don't want my friends to get upset with me. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. So here is the cucumber, and we're going to go ahead and remove that off. I only have one hand, so hopefully my plate will be able to catch it real quick when it falls down. I'm just going to cut it. Whoop, and it fell down right there. All right, all right. Here we go, here we go. Oh, all right. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have beautiful. Took me a couple of months to grow this. I grew it from seed, and so that is one down. And we're gonna go ahead and see what else we can take off here. Let's see. All right, so we have this one cucumber, and then the other thing I want to take off is, because it is also ready to go, is this right here. So we're gonna take that off too. I'm gonna cut that off right here. And get that off. Woo. Okay, so we got that off. And here, that is right here. And we have nice little bell pepper. So that is our second one. And then we're gonna go over here and we're going to go ahead and pick out our, and as you can see, there's another one going right here. Look at that. See that? This one is going right here. And then we have a couple of more babies going right here. And if you look, I think that is pretty much it there. So we're gonna go over here. So this is the tomato bush. And so for the tomato bush, we're gonna go ahead and cut this off too. And so we'll just cut that right here. Oop. So this is the tomatoes that we have here. Some beautiful tomatoes. And so I'm excited because guess what? There is another one hiding right in there. And then we have some more going right here and a couple of more going right here. And so that completes that. And then we're going to come over here to our green beans because we have some of these over here as well. And we're going to clip these off. So I'm going to go ahead and get my scissors. I'm going to clip off some of these green beans so we can have those. Looks like we're having a nice little garden here. It's not a lot growing, but it is growing, so that's all that matters, right? So we're going to cut this here. And we're going to cut that one off. Okay, so we have two of those there. And then let's see what we have on this side. Look, more beans. Now more beans here. So I'm gonna cut those off right here. And yeah, everything here is organic, and I didn't use any chemicals to grow anything. I did use some bat guano and use that as like it's a fertilizer that I've used and help, and just that want to make sure that you water everything pretty good because this likes to be watered. And so I'm gonna cut this one off here, and we have one more over here. We're gonna take that one off. Here, and there we go. And then over here, I think I've kind of left those on too long. We're gonna go ahead and remove those off. All right, so we have harvest some food. How cool is that? So we're gonna go ahead on and walk this over, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. So So this is my soil that I've been using, and I created the soil. It really helps to know exactly what is in your things. I hope you guys enjoyed that whole thing. Let me turn on some light here. So, okay. All right. Let me see. So there we have it, you guys. We have our harvest. Woo-hoo. Some cucumbers and some tomatoes and all that good stuff. All right. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did all of this. And if this will allow me to do that, show you. So these are my peat pots. My peat pots. These are my peat pots here. Let's see. have a bunch of peat pots here, so just basically just take them apart here. And then once I take them apart, then I fill them up with soil, and then I add the seeds. So what I'm ready to grow right now is I'm going to grow some spinach. And so I have some spinach in this pack, and I've already verified that it's okay that I can go ahead and start growing those now. And then broccoli, because that's another favorite for me. And then I have some lettuce, little lettuce mix of all the different types of lettuces. Chard, oh my gosh, chard is so good. So I have some chard here. And then we're coming up on the summer. And so I was like, guess what? Yes, watermelon. We're gonna have some watermelon for the summer. So I have some watermelon seeds. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. So I showed you my soil. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and add some soil into my pots, and then we'll cover them up really nicely. Put the seed in. Don't want to put the seed in too far in. Give it a little, let it hang out a little bit on the top. So to make this easier, I have this container I use, and just basically put all the soil inside this little container, and then I take the peat pot and fill the peat pot up right here. Put some soil inside the peat pot, and so I'm going to do that now for all of them. All right, and so I have about, I think I'm going to do like 3 plants each. So I'm going to put 3 in a row, and to make it easier for me. And then I'll just go ahead and put the seeds in there. And so to make this go quicker for me, I'll just go ahead and I will add all of the soil in each one of them. So you see, just like that. And soil. And just like that, just like so. Add our soil. All right. And I wanted to talk about like 2021 goals, because I know that a lot of people are probably talking about goals, and it's important that we have those in place if we desire to get somewhere this year and make it a little bit different than last year. Well, a lot different in some cases. My goal is to help over 2 million people to be able to reach their goals. And so we all have ours. And there's different kinds. So you have your career goals. Career goals, do you want to work for someone, or do you want to be an entrepreneur? And so that's something that you want to decide and put that in as your goals. And then you're going to work towards that goal. And then you're going to have your targets. And with your targets, those are the things that you're going to do each and every day to help you to get that much closer to the overall goal. So I want to show you what I just did. So I'm going to turn the camera around. So here we have the peat pots that I made right here. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is I'll be putting the seeds inside of each one of those. So therefore, then I'll add a little bit of water to each one of them. Let's see if I can demonstrate that real quick. So this is the Swiss chard. So I'm going to take the seeds and basically just pour a couple out here. See if the seeds don't want to come out. The seeds don't want to come out. They're like, no. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll put like 2 seeds in there, because sometimes the seeds don't mature. So you take the seeds, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put them in here. And I'll put them in 2 different places. And then I'll just push them down and cover them up, just like that. And then I'll do the same thing for the second and then the third. So I'll put this one here and this one here, and then we'll cover that up too. like that. And then for the third one, same thing. This here, and cover that up, just like that. So there we have our chard. And so I'm going to just put this here so I'll know that that is the chart. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the next. I'm going to call them the next customers. This customer. And this is going to be broccoli. So we have a broccoli seed. We'll put a little broccoli seeds here. Ooh, the broccoli seeds are like really tiny. You see that? I'm gonna have to clean this up after this here, but we're gonna pick up some of these broccoli seeds and add those. See, add it right there. I'm gonna add this one here, and then just cover it up. And get two more. Let's pick some up. You can always separate them later. There we go. They're so tiny. And then you just cover them up lightly, gently, right? And then we'll do the same thing for the third plant. And then I'll go back and I'll just basically put those back inside the container. All right. And so we'll go ahead and put this here so we know that is broccoli. Okay, so now we're over here. So for these three, we're going to be using the, let's see if I can get this open. We'll use the seeds here for the watermelon. So I'm just gonna stick one seed in there and push it down. And then for the next one, we'll do the same thing. One seed, push that down. And then over here, same thing, and we'll press that down. All right, and then we'll put this here so we know that is watermelon. Because I don't have my labels, I'm gonna have to go and buy me some labels because I ran out. So this is gonna be helpful for now. And then finally, we have these three more. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some more soil inside of here, and then we'll add some soil inside of those the same way we did before. So as you have your goals, so you have your career goals, and then you have your financial goals. And your financial goals is what do you expect to make this year? What is your goal? Is it $1 million? Is it $10 million? And then you want to write all these things down. My God is able. And with hard work and dedication, you are able to. Oh, hey, G Money. How's it going? Yeah, it is relaxing. I am definitely relaxing today. And so I am going to, with this one, I think we're going to do some lettuce. I'm going to do some lettuce. So do the same thing here. And just open this up, grab a couple of seeds. And I think with this one, I'm going to have to do like this because these seeds are too thin and I'm not going to be able to pick them up. So it'll be easier if I just do like that. And then you can always thin it out. So as they grow, you can thin them out and then you can separate them. So, and then we'll just cover that up a little bit. And then finally, lastly, we're going to add some water to our plants. And so we know that this is lettuce. We're gonna put that right there. All right, so last step is adding our water. Now, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Let's see how strong I am. Here's where it's gonna really benefit me from some of the workouts that I've been doing, right? Let's see if I can. So you don't have to add a whole lot. Ooh, yep, I knew it. 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 I knew it's gonna make a mess because this container is too big. All right, so that just means I need to pour slowly. All right, there we go. Okay, so here's our Swiss chart, right? And then let's go ahead and go over here to our broccoli and do the same thing. Add a little bit of, oh gosh, the water making a mess. All right, we're gonna have to move them to different places. All right, down there, give you some water. I probably would have did better if I would have just used a tablespoon or something and just dipped it in, huh? All right. Okay, so there we have our broccoli is taken care of and is happy to have some water. All right, and then over here is our lettuce. Same thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this because this is messy. All right, so I have a little cup here. Some water here, water there, and let's add some water over here. There we go. So we know this is our lettuce. And then finally, our watermelon. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And just go ahead and add some water in here. And you don't have to drench it, or it's just gonna come out at the bottom, because see, the bottom has a hole in it. See right there? There's a little hole at the bottom. So, and that, my friend, is all to it. And so what I do is I have a container that I'm going to put those inside of, and I'll have them sit outside, and as they, every now and then I'll come out and water them every couple of days until they get to here. That's what we have. So we get our harvest. Here's our harvest. So I'm so happy. Look at that. I'm so happy. The whole thing was actually green, but I took too long to take it off, so now it's starting to turn yellow. So I guess I just learned something new. Maybe that's how they turn yellow. I'm not really sure. And then, of course, we have our tomatoes. These are our tomatoes. They'll ripen at some point. And then we have our beans. All the beans. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then our cucumber right here. So, and that is how you do your gardening. So if you are wanting to start your own garden, I'll be making sure I give a couple of updates every now and then on how everything is going over here. You'll be able to see everything posted on my channels. And also you can see everything as it's laid out on TiffanyCEverett.com on my website. And so I hope this has been, as G Money Man calls it, relaxing to you. And I hope and pray that you have a fabulous, fabulous day. And should you have any questions for me, feel free to connect with me, and I'll be more than happy to assist you, whether that is in real estate, whether that is in mentoring, or if you have some questions about gardening. So I'll see you guys again shortly, because I am going to be cooking up next, and we're going to be making some, we're going to be using tuna. Want to go ahead and get some food prepared for tomorrow, so I figured I'd do some tuna boats. So I have this recipe that I want to try, and that will be my lunch for tomorrow. So it's always wonderful. It's always great. You guys, make sure you check out the HAPS app, and don't forget to subscribe and support my channel. And I'll be chatting with you guys again soon. Bye for now.